Hi, I'm Cecilia, and this is Surviving the Week, where each week I tell you about all the things that made me want to hit the fuck it button and all the things that helped me survive it. Welcome to episode 3, Burnout. I ended last week in a really good mood. I had lunch with a friend that I haven't seen in ages. My therapist was really proud of me for looking so well and being so positive, and I managed to maintain that for a while up until Thursday when I had a complete meltdown, and I have basically been in bed ever since trying to recover. But we'll get to that in a bit. One of my main goals this year is to be a better mother and spend more one-on-one time with each of my girls. And this week it was the first time having that quality time with my teenager. Now, I had made it very clear that these mother-daughter days were not going to be expensive. We're not going out doing anything extravagant. We're not spending money. It's about quality time, not doing anything over the top. I made pancakes for brunch, and then we went to the shops where I tried not to get enraged by the incredibly slow people in front of me. And we bought a bunch of snacks and came home to use her new chocolate fountain that she bought with her Christmas money, and made ourselves feel incredibly sick with chocolate and marshmallows and strawberries. We sat down on the sofa and relaxed and watched Freakier Friday, which I've been dying to see since it came out. And finally, I was able to force her to watch it with me. And that was it. It's just small, simple things to give us a chance to reconnect. Day to day, I'm trying to stop and take time in little moments to be more present. So we've been doing things like sitting in the kitchen and having a hot chocolate together in the evening before everyone goes to bed. I've been batch cooking breakfasts, which makes me feel a lot better, a lot more on top of things, and just knowing that I'm putting the effort and energy into something little that they hugely appreciate. My coaching finished before Christmas, and I am very far behind on exercise and looking after myself physically. So I've been trying to just go on the walking pad for 10 minutes here and there so that I'm getting some activity in. And the other day it broke, and the actual pad started rolling up on one side, and I completely freaked out. I called my husband in floods of tears because I was devastated. I'm not used to expensive gifts, and the idea of something breaking that I cannot afford to replace was really, really upsetting. I was an absolute mess. So after over an hour of crying and melting down and watching YouTube videos, I finally got it fixed, and I'm so relieved because I was really, really worried about it. You may have noticed that I attempted to fix the green tinge in my hair by listening to the advice of one of my followers. Now, instead of a yellow and green ombre, I have yellow, green, orange, and pink, which again is absolutely the look that I was going for. Thursday morning, I had an argument with my teenager. Whilst trying to manage that, I was feeling really, really unwell. I was having coughing fits, struggling with my breathing, which was then making me sick. I was then having sensory issues trying to get dressed because of the breathing being so bad. And I couldn't cope. I got really, really overwhelmed, and I just had a full meltdown, complete sensory overload, couldn't function, and just felt like I lost my mind. I am so overwhelmed, and I am so exhausted from carrying my family all the time, from being everyone's carer and doing everything, and feeling like no matter how much I do or what I do, it's still just not good enough. And I feel like I just need somebody else to come and be the grown up and look after me. I'm working so hard this year on trying to be a better mother, a better wife, a better person, look after myself better, take care of the house better, stay on top of things better, be more organized. And it is a lot. I need a break. I need to be allowed to break. I need someone to just look after me for a minute. Because whilst I am taking time out to rest and look after myself, doing that makes me hate myself, which then means I'm struggling not to relapse. That's a heavy burden to be carrying. It wouldn't be right to finish this week's episode without discussing what is happening in the world, and in particular, what is happening in America. I know that every time I get political, I lose followers, and that's fine because it means the community I have built is becoming a safer place. I fully believe that when they write about World War III, 2026 will be in the middle of it. This isn't the beginning, and we're a long way from the end. We've been heading down this path for far too long now. Watching the USA turn into Nazi Germany from the UK is terrifying, because it reminds us that if it can happen there, it can happen here. And yes, I know that that is showing my privilege. This threat is very, very real. And it's very, very scary. I don't know what can be done, but I do know that I'm very grateful that the UK still has a chance to stop it happening here. We still have an opportunity to keep fascism out of Parliament, to stop something like ICE from taking over our country. We need to make sure that doesn't happen. You want to know what British culture is? 2 world wars and 1 World Cup. We are so proud as a nation of our part in World War I and World War II, of being the good guys, of defending the people of Europe, of offering them a safe refuge to run to. You don't get to raise our flag if you don't stand for what it means. You don't get to wear a poppy if you don't honour our dead by protecting what they fought for, defending our freedom and defending the right to be whoever we want to be without someone telling us otherwise. They didn't teach us about Anne Frank just so that we could turn on our neighbours. And if you think that's not what's happening, you're either stupid or a liar. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump, fuck reform, fuck Farage, and fuck anyone who supports them. Free Ukraine, free Palestine, free Iran, and free the USA. To the people of the UK, whilst we still have a chance, vote Green. Protect yourselves. Protect your children from having their mother shot dead in the street. Protect parents from worrying about their babies being gassed in the car as they try to flee. These are the things that are happening. Not here. Don't let it be here. If you care about our country, if you care about our homeland, defend it by standing up and protecting it from the people who would do us harm as a country, as a community. Do not let what is happening across the pond come here. See you next week.